I have gotten to know the native, believe you me. If you want to defeat them, you have to think like them, and not like a white man. The inspiration for their morale to fight usually hangs by a thin thread, or by an old medicine man, since they've got these new shamans that keep ranting about this spirit of the elders and this warrior spirit. They have been fighting like devils. I'll tell you what, how about we get together a few of them and send them to meet those elders?
Welcome back to America, No Peace Beyond the Line, the expansion pack, and welcome to the very final scenario. And here we go, it's time to destroy the natives, obviously, which isn't questionable at all. So before we do any of that, let's get a lumber mill, maybe, or sawmill, whatever. Maybe here, and then you can already start chucking away some lumber here. We also need some houses, but we're going to get to that. With some of these soldiers here, we have some of these guys. That's actually pretty good because they're quite powerful. Yeah, this map here runs a lot better, but it has a different technical issue, namely that you occasionally just trigger the victory condition. So it just pops up the message that you would get if you defeat all the natives, and then you just win. So which makes it easy to win. It can probably just wait around, but it's generally not that great because you don't really want the game to end like that. Also, this is actually a general, this is not a generic commander. Well, he has a stance of a generic commander, but if you lose that guy, you actually lose the scenario. So try not to do that. That should be enough guys for now. So let's get a lot more of you, because we're going to need a lot more of you. Maybe slightly less here, just so we can get a full troop of workers going before we do anything. Do we want... Maybe, yeah, let's do it like this. And we should also get, I mean, we do have more food than that, whatever. But on the plus side, our workers can also get us, our female frontierswomen, they can also get us lumber, so they don't have to just sit around if we don't have any farms for them, so that's good. Alright, so we're going to wall a little bit here. So you can't put walls directly adjacent to... Let's just put one up here. This should do it for now. Yeah, this looks reasonable. So there goes most of our lumber, but that's okay. It's got to be worth it, I think. You can actually help with this, otherwise this is going to take forever. Even the walls are constructed really quickly, and maybe one more. You can help with that, and then the next guys can all get lumber. Yeah, you can't build stuff directly adjacent to these rocks here, so you always have to leave a gap, which just really isn't great design, but okay. That's how it is. So you're going to get me more lumber, because I'm going to need more. And those wall segments don't build themselves. So whenever you send workers to build a wall, they always build a segment in front of themselves first. But then they all join in and the wall is constructed like that, which is kind of interesting, I found. You know what? I'm going to do this differently. We want a couple more of you before we go full frontierswoman. Let's get a farm, because we're going to need those. The headquarters are under attack, that's okay. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play that game. Just get over here. And you just flee so you can... There we go. They'll probably send more guys. You just flee over here. Yeah, the pioneers are quite powerful, so they're a nice early game addition. Awesome. So let's have everyone get over here. You will build me more wall, and you can help me build this farmhouse here, and you just get me more lumber. Do we want this upgrade here? That costs us quite a lot of resources right now, so we're not going to get that, but going to wall more. I can build that surprisingly close to the trees. Nice. So you are also going to get me another tower built up here, and that should secure our basic defenses. We can use our headquarters. No, you're not going to do that. We can use our basic. That's the yeah, our headquarters is basic defense there, not our basic headquarters. There's only one headquarters. And let's get more wall going here. Just want to prevent the enemy from slipping through here. This should be close enough. I don't think they're going to go around there. So this should be good. There we go. We're probably going to need some more defense here in the future, but we can also use our force to defend there, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. There we go. What we also need, what we in fact should have gotten already probably, is Trapper's Hut, because we're going to need stealth detection. Come on, can you... whatever. So you're going to get me some fields soon. You just get in here. And you're going to get me that Trapper's Cabin. There we go, well done. And you can get me more lumber. So settlement attack, hey, just in time, sort of. Is this guy here still following us? Doesn't look like it, does it? No. Okay, so we're going to deal some damage here, but that's okay. You're not just going to run away. You're going to stay and fight. Thank you. So let's get 3 of you. Oh, we don't have enough pop for that. That's not so good. But it's okay. We can build another house here, hopefully in time, before they send any stealth. You just build that here. And you just build that there. And anybody unemployed here? You are. Okay. More field work for you then. Get the upgrade here, and let's get 3 of you. And then we're also going to get... No, you're not going to gold mine there just yet. Instead, you're going to build me another tower here until we can afford our fort. So... here we go. You are going to take a step back, because they might zap us with the lightning spell. That's always going to be a problem here. There we go. Clear as mud, indeed. Okay, we're going to send 1 of you in there. Well, one of each of you. And let's get a second tower here, just so we can seal off this corner here a little bit. Then we're also going to fix that stuff down there, but more about that in a bit. Yeah, for now this should give us some breathing room here. And then we need more farmhouses too. And we also need more lumber, because we do have a decent amount, but it's not that much. So here we go. And because we do have these rocks here, we can't seal this off properly, which is a bit frustrating, because that means that this gold here is a lot harder to secure, but oh well. And I don't think we have... no, we don't have enough. We don't have enough farmhouses right now, but that's alright. Just fix all of this here, please. There we go. So there's 4 tribes on this map here. The red tribe, the green tribe, the yellow tribe, and the purple tribe, and 3 of them will come from the north, and only 1 of them will come from the south. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, this should be fine. Yeah, we're going to fix that later. Then everything's going to be alright. There's also outlaws on this map here, but they're actually our allies this time. Or our friends, rather. They are not going to truly fight alongside us. You just get in here. Hey, there's nobody in this tower. Still going to distract the enemy. Don't have enough living space, that's okay. We're going to get more houses soon as well. Going to get to all of that. This didn't even damage the tower much. We might build our fort there in the north, because we want one anyway. For attack advancement, of course, so we might do that. This gives us a nice area. The enemy's unlikely to break through the stockade we have there. Even if they do, that gives us quite a bit of time, and this should be spacious enough that you don't have to worry about getting ourselves shot by fire arrow guys who just shoot over the stockade, which does happen otherwise. Okay, good. Let's build... where do we want to build more houses? Because we can just build some of them here, then they can also serve again as a little bit of a buffer. And more farming, please. I know I'm not like super optimizing all these farms here, but whatever. We should probably get this upgrade here first. And then we're going to get 2 more of you. You can just stay here for now. Yeah, so this should secure our borders. It's a lot more convenient than some of the other missions we fought because we have only these 2 fronts to defend from. We actually have 2 gold mines here. We should mine those in the near future too. So we have 3,400, 500 here. So we do have a total of 8,000 gold here. That's quite considerable. That should get us quite a nice boost with regard to our gold economy. We can build another sawmill here for future endeavors. And more agriculturing. There we go. Going to go with 20 farms. Because even if we build some gold units, we still want the cowboy spam to absorb damage and whatnot. It's still going to be useful. And I can't seal this off because I can't build right next to these rocks here. Theoretically, I wonder whether I could just build around the entirety of this forest here. I guess I could do that. But it seems the enemy is not too interested in actually doing anything about it, so there's that. Let's get just some more houses here. And more farms. So also have some frontierswomen working here. I think I can withdraw those soon. Because we are building up a little bit of a lumber buffer. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, snap. Did not mean to do that. I always forget about that. This also affects the ones that are already working on fields. Sorry about the double selects. But anyway, it's going to be fine. Let's build these here. I know they're not super optimized, these farms here, but that's fine. So how many of these do we have? Okay, we have 10 out of 10 right now. So we're just going to build more farms so you can just place those in the future. I guess one here. Yeah, and you're going to stay back because I must not lose you, lest we lose this entire mission here. You can act as a relief force. You might get yourself lightning zapped at one point, but well, I guess that's how it is. You're not that valuable anyway. And yeah, we want some gold guys as well. Let's maybe get 3 of those. I guess we can do some more farming here. That should be safe enough. And farms, again, they aren't really that expensive to replace. They're more annoying to replace because you have to get your workers, get the fields back, then like reseed them and everything. So what's happening here? It's just more of that. That's okay. Occasionally these, if these attack a tower or fall from maximum distance, they can actually stay outside the detection radius of our trapper. That's a bit annoying, but not too problematic. Speaking of problematic, these are dealing a little bit more damage than I care to admit. There we go. Where are our people on attack? How did you get through here? Did you just run through here? Whatever, you just take those down. I think that's possible. I hope they didn't... Nope, you will not get in there. You're going to fix that. Yeah, didn't see that coming. That's pretty annoying, but okay. So we need to replace a bunch of you here. Okay, so did they slip through here? I think it's unlikely. I think they just went through here instead. Oh well. Oh, we're going to deal with that in the future. We could just extend this a little bit so to at least make it a bit more difficult for them. Yeah, this should help a bit. After we fix this. Yeah, that was a bit inconvenient because I also didn't see it coming because I was too distracted here. You did not have to walk around there, but whatever. Anyway, let's get back on the fields. And yeah, that's it for now. You can fix this farmhouse here and then build the... Wait, that was the final farmhouse. Never mind that then. You spread out just a little bit. Then we're also going to get that gold warehouse so we can get the boost from that, even if we're not going to use the actual warehouse for now. This is still short enough to carry it. We're probably not going to use gold fast enough for that to matter. Gold warehouse. build that here. So yeah, I think it's possible that they still slip through there, but maybe it's just less likely that they notice that they can do that. But okay. You build me that. Anybody unemployed right now? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Building up a nice buffer here, but we only have half the farms we want, so once we have all of them, we're going to have to invest quite a bit more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of you. And yeah, we also need more food, of course. We can afford this. And we also want to max out our pop. And then we're going to attack up, maybe get some gold stuff done, and then we'll have to see whom we attack first. We're probably going to attack the purple tribe first, because once we've cleared them out, the entire southern half of the map is pretty much safe, which also gives us access to more... do we want to build these here directly? They might come under attack that way. You know what? As long as we have space, we may as well build stuff here, so there's really no need to go close to the enemy if you don't have to. Oh yeah, so we did research this. Did we? We did get the second farm upgrade. We did, and we did get the second lumber upgrade too. Nice, nice. Okay, so everything's fine here. Yeah, things are coming up quite nicely. You're not under as much pressure here, and the map is actually playable. The last one is a bit broken. Now you could argue that's because I'm running this particular expansion here in a virtual machine, but I did read reviews of that, and they did criticize a lot of technical issues. So even if this particular issue here is on my end, it also exists in the main game, which I was running outside a virtual machine, so just natively. But again, obviously not under the operating system. That would have been like up to date at the time, because that's Windows 2000, so I'm not going to use that, sorry. So no real reason to use like 2000 or Millennium or so. You can always, let's put the last house and wrap it up. You can always use generally 95, 98, mostly 98. There's very few games where also that's their scanning spell, which they don't need because they cheat and see through the fog anyway, so don't know why they're using that, but whatever. Okay, we still need 6 more of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. May as well max this out here. And then let's get Stockyard. Stockyard, that takes so much space, but okay. That's alright with me. Clubbing lumber here nicely. We have only 10 of those. It's less than I thought. Then again, yeah, as I said before, we hadn't had that many farms yet. We still have 5 to go, so we'll see how we can keep up with the lumber once we have all of that. I guess could get a couple of workers temporarily, but I really want those fields up and running so I can get all that. Can we get a general store, please? We need a ranch for that. Okay, I forgot about that. So let's get a ranch. Let's get a ranch here. Again, all of these buildings can also serve as buffers. I'm not quite sure what the AI's logic is when it comes to attacking stuff. They occasionally do on deliberate worker hunting, but they also occasionally just stop to attack a house or so, and then just stick with that really strongly and don't really want to do anything else. One thing I wanted to say, I briefly said that but then got interrupted by myself, was that if a fire archer approaches a tower or a fort directly from the north, and they stay in the tile, like the maximum range tile, and then fire while stealth, the trapper will not detect them and will have to leave the tower or the fort to detect them. But it's usually they come in way too close. That's true for a lot of things. The cannons do that all the time. They just go up right next to your tower, because I think what happens is occasionally they want to target something behind your tower, and then I don't think Trapper's detection is improved by side 1, even though it could be. I'm not entirely sure, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, let's get a second farm here, just again as a little bit of a shield. So we're already dropping in lumber here, so we'll have to see how we will hold up. So maybe get 1, 2, 3, 4 more of you after this. And wait, can we squeeze in another one here? Good enough. You stay here. Yep, you just stay there. You're too valuable to get yourself killed. That would be really frustrating. It's frustrating these long scenarios if you happen to get your commander killed. That's why I tend to send hero characters like Billy the Kid. Just go straight to the HQ, and you just stay there. Yeah, running low-ish on lumber. Not super low, but we have to watch out a little bit. Let's maybe place just more fields in the south. There we go. Good thing is they're not tied to a specific farm. The farm just gives you some additional fields, and that's pretty much it. So, anything else? Not really, I think. Yeah, this forest here will not last forever, but hopefully we've taken out one of the tribes when that happens, so we'll be alright with that. So the general store is almost ready. I wonder whether we should just get a bunch of banks after that. Yeah, let's get a couple of those. Maybe like 4. So I want 4 so we can have the option of doing the illegal bank spam. Let's build one here. Do we? Yeah, we have maximum farms now. Well, maximum for our limitation here. And we should probably get. Let's just see whether we can make the lumber economy here work. If not, then we're going to send some gold guys after that lumber, but let's also get this upgrade here. Yeah, we could build a fort here for better fortifications, of course. We'll see about that. We also want an arms factory, of course, for the upgrades. You always want that. How much gold's left here anyway? So quite a bit, but I had just one guy with no upgrades working on that for quite a while. So that's not too surprising. Yeah, if we go overboard regarding the... Okay, let's stay a little bit back here. Oh, this guy can reach all the way over there. That's actually pretty sweet. Looks like a... Let's just check. No, it doesn't look like anyone's going past me here. They're using that spell there. I don't like that because that means a shaman is nearby. These guys here are keen on just walking past me. Did you just dynamited that cowboy there? Don't deny it. Okay, so these guys are going to get themselves lightning spelled here. So we have to see where... Oh, I saw you. Oh, you're so dead now. I don't care if all these cowards have to be sacrificed. This medicine man here is going to go down. There we go. Yeah, why are you using this against moving targets? That's just not a... What? Oh, you don't have stealth detection here. And you got yourself lightning zapped here. Well, I guess I just lost a bunch of cowboys here. Well, that really sucks, doesn't it? Let's get... You know what we can afford? Couple of horses, I guess. Where's our... Oh, there we go. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is totally fine. Also, we have a bank now. Build another bank. Just here. And... we should probably get a church as well. Some healing will be nice for our guard units here. And it seems these guys here are not contributing much. I think the dynamite thrower is the pioneer. But apart from that, not so much. But we should really start to tech up soon as well. Also, we're going to get a bunch of cows. There's a reason for that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say right now. Yeah, this gold here, as I said before, it's a bit inconvenient to take because they will come straight down here. But, oh well. We'll make it work at one point. So for now, more banks. Just going to build those here to generate some interest. And do I want more workers for now? I don't think I really need more workers. I can just build more, but I don't want to like train more and then just kill all of them off. Even though I have no problem killing anybody else off in this game here. Come on, finish that bank. There we go, let's get the next one. Unfortunately, this isn't Fort Fox, so those don't give you 100,000 gold combined. That would be nice. Alas, it's not the case. Yeah, so this gold here now disappears a lot faster. That's nice too. Do we want side radius too? I think we do. You know, I think this just improves the side by like 1 or 2 tiles. It's kind of ridiculous for the price, but oh well. Maybe it does improve the detection radius. If it does, that would be nice. But I haven't really tried it, and it's difficult to try out. You could do it with the editor. This game here comes with a somewhat powerful editor. But yeah, we'll see. You can also get cows for gold, I know, but it just feels so fiddly. And I mostly forget about it, I'll be perfectly honest. I like the bank building, it looks very wide and very tidy. I like this. I have no idea what, I mean the roof obviously, but I have no idea what you call that specific kind of roof. Anyway. The only thing that bugs me about the towers is that you have to fill them with guys, but it's also kind of interesting because it does give you a lot of interesting options as opposed to just having a generic defense tower that just shoots arrows or cannonballs or so. So it's kind of neat. Age of Empires 2 kind of does a similar thing where you can fill the towers, but they are always going to be shooting arrows, so they don't really change how that works otherwise with regard to, like, you can't put, let's say, a specific unit in there and then that's going to be the specific attack. So we have, oh, we don't have the sheriff's office yet. Okay, so let's build that. We just need an eternity to get anything done tech-wise in this faction here, but at least you have a ton of space here. You can wall yourself in because it's not too many obstacles, so that's nice. And yeah, we're generating a little bit of money here, but we're probably going to rely on our mines more than anything else. But it's going to be fine. Okay, you build me that sheriff's office. I think we're just going to withdraw a couple of guys from here to help out with that, and then also build me the fort. So the question is, do we want to just build the fort here? If indeed we could build that. Here. Okay, so it doesn't seem... Oh, you could just pop it down right here. I think I'm just going to do that, yeah. That hopefully forces them to get a little bit closer, and it also means I can put all the guys from here and there. It's nice. I can still go around it, but that's going to expose them quite a bit. So let's see how that works out. We can actually afford multiple forts here in this scenario here, and I should really get you back to lumbering here. Otherwise, our fields will run dry, and that's always inconvenient to handle. The reason why you want to start out building the fort with a couple of guys is because fort starts with a single hit point. So if there's one guy close by who just fires one arrow at the foundation of the fort, it's just going to explode, and then your fort is gone. There's nothing you can do about it. So let's maybe seal. Do we even want to seal this off? That's the question. Because it would be nice if they just went past it and then got themselves murdered. Let's actually do that. So you all can get in. You know what? You can all get in here. But I'm going to leave you here just for the detection. There we go. And then we're going to build our weapons factories. Where do we want to build those? Where do we want to build them? I guess we can build them here. Yeah, why not? So specify some location here. There we go. And we should probably build a bunch of cowboys just as a little bit of a measure to... Oh wait, that's the wrong assembly location for this particular range here, but that's okay. And oh yeah, what we also want to do is explore the south a little bit. So let's do that now. Look at that. Ooh. Like, this gunslinger here offers us a film quote. So let's follow him. No worries, these outlaws are not hostile. We don't really care about them. We're here to commit genocide. Yep. So they can give us a hint. And they want 10 cows for that. And we're just going to give them 10 cows. They're not that expensive anyway. So, I mean, food is not that big of an issue. It's more lumber that we need right now. Question is, can we build another sawmill here? Oh, we can't even afford another sawmill, so I guess that's a no then. Did we not change the assembly location here again? I think we did. Whatever. No, we did, most definitely. And yeah, you workers here idle. You're just going to get me some more lumber before any fields dry right now, before we get another one of these. And we're going to get, you know what, we're going to get one cannon in there. And then we're going to get nothing else because we can't afford it, but we're going to get a bunch of tech upgrades. So one cannon here is going to help us with range, especially once we get the long barrel. It's going to help quite a bit. So how many cows do we have here? We still need a couple more. It's not a problem. And anything else? Yeah, another problem here is that you don't get attacked that much in this scenario. So once more, you have a bunch of factions and all of them just hoard units in their base. Whenever you will attack any of those bases, they're just going to come after you with I don't know how many guys. Also, you can really come in here. I don't know why I have you standing around there. Yeah, so that's again a bit of an issue. I really wish they were more aggressive, so you could actually fight your way through their base without having to fight absolutely everything they have trained until then. And another issue is that the AI gets a lot of bonus stuff, like bonus resources. So they often only have 5 fields or maybe 10, and like 6 guys getting lumber, and yet they have no problem fielding these huge armies. And those are expensive armies. The Americans here, if you fight them, they have like rifle guys through the roof. The natives have rifle units, a ton of them. Don't even know how they have so many rifles and stuff. So there's a lot of issues like that. Let's get this upgrade here. It's pretty expensive, but it's also nice to have for the range, because that makes our cannon the most long range stuff on the field here. So these guys here are stealth, but we're going to wipe you out, no problem. These guys here, can we reach those? That's the question. So we can definitely reach you. Let's see. This fort here is going to last a while, hopefully. So are you in range? Doesn't seem like it. So you might be out of stealth range, in fact. So let's see what you can do about that. These guys should not be able to outrange a fort, but okay, so yeah, these guys here were out of stealth range, but yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but that's how it is. Yeah, took quite a bit of damage there. It's okay, as soon as we have the... You know what we're actually going to do here? Going to fast track you a little bit here. There we go. And I guess you can just get me more cowboys for now. That's a bit unfortunate. This will cost us some resources to repair, but it's okay. We'll get there. Ooh, we just about have enough lumber, so let's get our cows here to move south. Yeah, what I want to say is here that the enemy just doesn't attack you frequently enough, and as a result, you end up... Ooh, you guys were just doubling there. As a result, you end up... Where are all my lumber guys? What are you... Oh, you're not going to pull stunts like this. You're going to start continue to cut trees here, okay? Especially because we're already running low now. Anyway, let's get these cows here over here. And good thing they're autonomous. And you can just order them. They're the most domesticated cows you could imagine. Let's get over here. That should be it. Nope, don't do that. Don't get too close to the tower. There's actually a barber inside who might steal your cows. Okay. You have your 10 cows. Pretty sure that was just 10 cows, wasn't it? Okay. Is that not good enough? Well, maybe it isn't. Oh well. Really? Let's maybe build one or two. Oh, well, build one or two more. Let's try and one or two more just in case there's some sort of glitch going on there. Let's get these upgrades here. Wow, we have no lumber. And yeah, fields are being left to dry. It's not so cool, but we're going to get there. Do we have any workers that are idle? Yeah, you are. That's because we didn't have enough lumber there. Yeah, we can see whether we can maybe build Oh yeah, we spent a lot on these upgrades as well, didn't we? Then again, most of them just cost food and gold. They don't actually cost lumber, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue, but okay. Still have the situation kind of under control. We should probably build it. We have to build another sawmill somewhere. Because we're really running low here. Yeah, it seems like this doesn't work. What they usually tell you is that you're supposed to go for their spirit of the ancestors, like the elder tents there. The problem is that they are generally very, very deep in their base, so you can't really expect to just walk in there, take that out, and hey, then you just win. So it's not that easy. Oh well. Anyway, let's see whether we can put we can put a sawmill down here. Oh, that's going to save me. So all of you are going to work on that, so we get that up as soon as possible. Nice, nice. Everybody work on that. That's going to make a difference. Okay, there we go. This will probably allow us to access the rest of the lumber here with ease. Okay, we can get more cowboys here, and then we can probably also get some infantry and whatnot. So fields have been harvested, that's okay, because we don't really need that much more. Maybe I just miscalculated the amount of cows we need here, but I'm pretty sure it was 10 cows. You know what, whatever. More upgrades here. So you're done with that gold mine, so you can see whether... Firstly, you can build me a training camp. Where do we even want to build this? Can we? So we can build these here now. So you just can't build a lumber mill there. That is slightly annoying, but that's okay. Firstly, let's build one more ranch here, because suddenly we're swimming in. In lumber now that we have all of this here. And the good thing is, if you're friends with the bandits, you can also make another lumber camp down here. So that's going to give us access to a lot of lumber as well. So you just come down here. Let's see whether we can make this work. If this doesn't work, then I guess it doesn't work. Also, we should buy some more rifles, because we don't have that many. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what this trigger here does, because obviously the medicine man, they can be a bit annoying, but it's just one kind of unit. And I'm not quite sure whether destroying the medicine man's TP is actually sufficient to make them surrender, because their surrender trigger doesn't trigger right away when you destroy that. And to be honest, to get to the medicine man's TP, you probably have to destroy 90% of their base anyway, so there's that. That said, you're going to come down here already. You're going to establish a lumber mill here for future endeavors. So we're producing more guns here. And then we can also get more gold in the future. We can also always trade for it. We must not forget that. So, wait a second, we built a boot camp, not training camp. Why did I do that? I mean, we probably want that as well. At one point, and once the forest here is gone, we'll have even more. This is not that expensive, and to be honest, these dynamite guys are actually pretty good. So you know what, we're going to get 2 more of you here. And maybe we can also forward our defenses at one point. So we're going to do that, and you shall... Now we have 1 cow left here. Because they didn't take that, I guess he's going to send you to the stockyard, so, well... I know we could have waited a little bit here for that one, but whatever. So the sawmill is for once actually aligned in a way that it's convenient to be placed, but we still didn't have enough space there. So, oh, actually we totally do. Never mind. Let's just put that down here. So once we're done with all of this, here we're going to be good to go. So I think we're just going to get a bunch of these guys here once we have those guns ready. And yeah, we could also go with sheriff. So let's just make a little bit of a comparison here. So the sheriff costs 90 gold. So the infantryman costs 75 gold. But we also have to pay, it's actually 110 because we need to get the rifle for that. But this guy here is slower but more powerful. And I think we want power ultimately. over speed. But let's see about that. Yeah, we're going to be here for a while, but that's okay. This is going to take quite a while. I think what we might do here is get just a single assembled... Actually, no, we don't want that. Just a covered wagon here. You can get in here. We're going to get a gold warehouse there because this is going to take quite a while. So let's get the gold warehouse. This is going to be a lot faster, even if it's just one traveling here. At least we can probably just get one stagecoach for that entire operation then. And we have some guns. So let's get 10 of you here. Still going to burn through a lot of stuff here, but that's just inevitable, really. And we're also going to get a bunch of cannons here. But yeah, see, and now we are, after just building this, we almost burned through our like 5,500 gold we had there. Yeah, this goes so quickly. That's the thing. That's why I always go with my cowboy meat army here, because just going with the more expensive gold units, if you need the guns and everything and all the upgrades and whatnot, just so often it just is not worth it. Anyway, let's check out. Did we get 2 of the rifle upgrades here? We did. I mean, 14 damage is nice and 140 hit points is nice too. Did I hear shots here, or was it just... whatever. This guy here being ready. Anyway. So this packs now a good deal of punch. You can start howling this gold here. Yeah. We can always trade for gold and whatnot. We can get the cows, but I don't want to get stupid cows. And if you even build 10 of them, that's only 250 gold. 250 gold, that gets you 2 riflemen. 2 full riflemen. And you have to train 10 cows for that. That's how bad the ratio there is, but okay. But okay. So let's just prepare here. And then at one point we're going to move out against the... oh, this upgrade here again. I don't like that. So let's see whether you can find their medicine man here. I mean, the medicine man could be anywhere because they're cheating, so they can just use that spell over any distance. Well, the spy spell, you can use it over any distance anyway. But you know what I mean. We should probably get back those horses. We may as well do that. So cowboys, get over here. I just don't want this guy here to just zap my entire army here, which is probably going to happen sooner or later. And you can spread them out, but it's inconvenient. And even if he just kills 4 or 5 of our guys, it's still not great. There's a bunch of you guys here. Let's just have our cowboy army help out here, because we don't want to risk losing any of those towers. And at least these guys here, they're not particularly strong. It just seems to be basic guys for the most part. And they all come into range. That's kind of you. There we go, that wasn't too bad. And one of you can fix this here. And yeah, you're supposed to get yourself some horses here. Don't worry the blood on them, that's all working as designed. There we go. You return home. You are still happily lumbering here. You should actually do the same here. This far it's probably going to help us get through the rest of the scenario here. There aren't even that many guys in here, so just 4 guys holding them off nicely, but that shows you the power of defenses here. So there we go, and you go back to getting me gold. Awesome. We're also going to get... I think we're going to get a couple of these guys here. So how expensive is cannon? Actually, it's not... These guys are... I think they might actually deal more damage than a cannon, just because they think their rate of fire is faster. But let's see about that. This almost looked like this cowboy here came out of the arms factory, which is not the case. Yeah. I like how they have the training camp and the boot camp, and the boot camp trains pioneers for some reason. Maybe that's historically accurate, but they kind of feel like the same building. In fact, this building here looks like it's everything has just shrunk down from this one here. Also, there's this here, whatever that means. I guess that's just to have the faction color on there a little bit more prominently. It's okay. So we're going to prepare a little bit here, and then we're going to move out against the purple faction. And we're going to hope that none of the accidental victory triggers just pops up and tells us, wow, you won, congratulations. Even though that wasn't really working as designed. In any case, what we can do here, just just so I remember. Let's build another training camp here. If you can. Okay, so this is still can't build on here ground. Okay. I don't get where you can and can't build. Is it just does it have to be a certain percentage of this like non-rough ground, or I just don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, I kind of like to have that forest over there as a shield, so I might just send all of you down to the bandit camp forest. Yeah, let's maybe do that, because that seems to be safe. They never came through there, even though I might attract them now. And yeah, thank you for going through there, not going like, through here, so and getting yourself killed. Oh well. Did I did get all the upgrades. I don't know why I keep quadruple checking that, but you always should, because there have been scenarios where I wasn't sure, did I get all the upgrades? And then I actually didn't, but that's fine. Okay, so we do have an army of sorts in place here, so let's move out. We're not going to take our commander along, there's just too much of a risk of the commander getting destroyed. So that will be a bit unfortunate. We are not going to bother training you till the end. We are going to bother going down here with all of you guys here. It's not as many guys as I wish I had right now, but we do have these soldiers here. The riflemen, they're actually quite powerful. That's going to be to our advantage, naturally, so we get more bang for the same amount of pop. Nope, you're not going to lumber here. You're supposed to go through here. So let's do that, because you can reach the purple base through this canyon here. And there's also a lot of forest here, as you can see, so we're going to not going to have any trouble keeping our lumber economy going for the foreseeable future. I guess we may as well build some ranches here. It's not super important, but if we can reinforce this a little bit easier, then we're fine. Oh, so these guys are actually building and stuff, but I don't think they're going to do much. They only have a handful of workers and whatnot, so I think that's mostly it. You, I guess you may as well go down here and replace those other guys there, because why not? So how many banks do we have? We have 3 right now. Guess we could build a 4th one. Let's just build that here. There's no reason not to do that. And you can build me a second ranch here. Or there, I guess, because we can't really build anything there. So you stay back a little bit because you're my valuable troops. And yeah, the Pioneer can swim. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. It's not super useful in most scenarios because few of these maps are actually designed in a way that's advantageous. You are you needed? I guess maybe I can get you to hull some stuff later. For now you can just drop the rest of the gold you have here. And then just come down here. That should do the job for now. So you know what? Do we want to build another fort here? I'm tempted to do that. Might be a bit overkill, but at the same time, it's not that expensive, because keep in mind, a fort, like 500 gold, that doesn't even get us 5 of these guys. It gets us 4 rifle soldiers here, if you actually pay for everything. So it's not as expensive as you might think. It gets expensive in other scenarios and when you have to repair it and whatnot, but I think we can afford a couple of these. So let's just do that. And then we'll see whether we can bait these guys here nicely in here, which I think we can. And what we want them to do is drain their base of troops, and then we're going to march in and kill everyone. They also have a lot of traps. You can detect those with trappers, but it's so exhausting to maneuver through them and actually disarm all of them. Maybe we should have brought a trapper along, but I don't think these guys here, actually they do use stealth, don't they? Yeah. So well, we can build a hard town here, and once our guy starts dying, then we can get some trappers out here. So, or trapper's cabin, I'm sorry for not using the correct terminology here. So anyway, we have a nice lumber buffer here as well. We're going to leave the lumber workers in here for now, because they might have to walk a little bit further in the future. We do have a lot of food, but keep in mind this gets us 100 of these cowboys here. So again, it's a lot, but it's not as much as you might think it is. So let's get that trapper's cabin, sure. Trapper's cabin. And you get in here as well. So this should should grind through everyone who thinks they can just walk in here. Then we're going to see whether we can provoke them with our mounted cowboys here. Oh, they actually, I was thinking, oh, that's good. So, okay, so you just ride back. Let's see whether that was enough or whether we have to do a little more. We shall see. And if you could actually ride, oh, you rode into those traps here. That's not very helpful, but that's okay. It's just a couple guys now, but let's see how many more arrive. Yep, it's already escalating here. Don't just go back. That's not how it works. Okay, oh, they're actually coming for us now. Okay, that's good. Good. Yeah, you bring everyone. So let's see how long this wave here is. So thanks for trying to walk past the fort as usual, because that always means that you're just going to just... Oh, you think you can just attack me from the cliffs there? Oh, I can dynamite up there, so that's good. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, that's a problem here really. They barely need any workers, so they can just afford to have a huge army in their base. And since there's 4 factions, there's like 4 of these huge armies on this map here, so that's not so helpful. So anyway, let's just retreat here, and oh, I guess you're dead now, so never mind. And let's see how long this lasts. And then we can also build 2 of you guys here, just for stealth detection. Yep, they just keep coming. And we may as well start pump out cowboys. And let's get them going here, so just so we get reinforcements quickly and we don't have to worry about that too much. So, how many more are you going to send after me? The answer is probably a lot, because they just keep coming. The reason why you want at least 2 dynamite guys in there is because that seems to kill most units in one shot. You'd think that wouldn't be enough damage, but it seems to be. Okay. We're going to be patient here. So you can leave, and Trapper you can get in there instead, just in case I use stealth. Yeah, you really don't want to face all of these guys, because they have a lot of knife throwers and tomahawk throwers and rifle guys, so all the really expensive units. And they just keep coming and coming, so I think I would have lost more resources here had I not built the fort. The fort is fairly damaged, but we will see. If it gets really damaged, we're going to repair it. But if we can just get away with... Yeah, look at that. Boom. If you can get away with just absorbing most of their troops here and then marching in at one point, then we'll be fine. Yep, hold those horses until all of these guys here have been absorbed. And keep in mind, this is just one faction. There's 4 on this map here. And yeah, that also is what makes just march in and kill their medicine man's TP a little bit more tricky. The fact that you have to do that while under fire by this army here. Yeah, they're still coming. They still have somewhat expensive units. Of course, they are building more as I speak, but hopefully they will not be able to reinforce as quickly as I take them out here. I think we can go after them soon. Even if we lose a lot of these guys here, we're probably still going to be able to deal a nice amount of damage. And we can always retreat beyond the fort. Of course, there's traps and whatnot, but I think we're just going to absorb those with cowboys because they're cheap. That's what I have them for. That's why I use them. You're cheap and affordable. So let's see. Let's see how many guys they still have in their base. Let me try to dodge these traps a little bit. You can see them on the radar, but they're really difficult to see. And it doesn't make it easy to maneuver through them. May as well kill some of their workers. It's going to make it harder for them to rebuild. Kill this granary here. And let's see how many guys they can throw at me while now that I'm in here. Okay, there we go. Let's get Tomahawk Thrower. What we actually do is take out this fire because it's easy to destroy, but it's going to ensure that they can't build more fire guys for the time being. Yeah, another thing is that the Medicine Man's TP is probably completely surrounded by traps also, but we'll see about that. So anyway, so that's the camouflage school. It's not the Medicine Man's TP. Let's just get this here out of the way. That makes maneuvering a little bit easier because it's easy to destroy. But yeah, it seems they burn through most of their stuff at this point here. At least it doesn't seem like they have like a massive army in their base anymore. So let's see. So there's some. Oh, there we go. So let's attack this. Oh, that's actually some medicine mans. Medicine mans. Yep, that's good English. Hey there. Looks like you can't be bothered to attack me. That's okay with me. You're knife throwers. You're not medicine man, so you can actually fight if you wanted to. Okay, looks like we killed everyone here. Let's see whether this actually has the desired effect. Or whether we still have to destroy everything else. But yeah, absorbing all their troops like this did work out quite nicely. There we go. Okay, so these guys here have now surrendered. So yeah, this did work out quite well. Note that they still remain hostile, but they just count as having been defeated. So there's that. I don't know if they still attack you. Yeah, they still seem to, but oh well. That's fine with me. So you can now withdraw from this position here. The question is, anyway, so we should probably, maybe we should still just wipe them out, because I don't really, if they still attack me, even if I have activated the trigger that counts as they are defeated now, I don't think that's really good enough, is it? And I've pretty much wiped out most of them anyway. So let's see that we at least deal some damage here. Yeah, it seems, hey, I thought you no longer wanted to fight. Maybe it's just more broken triggers. It's possible. So there we go, rifle native. You just retreat to the south here. Yeah, they're still hyper aggressive. Okay, so the chief is still there. So this did not quite work out as intended, I guess. I mean, they should become like neutral in this case here. That would be the right choice, but okay. But okay. If we have to do it this way, then we can do it this way. Yeah, you should really hold your horses, but you're just not doing it. That's the problem here. Also, look how many resources they have. They still have rifles and everything, so they don't seem to have any problem. Actually, let's take out this tent here. This might be their last production facility for combat units, that is. Also, you are going to take out these workers here. They're probably... There we go. Let's kill you. There's probably a knife thrower inside, so let's just see whether we can destroy their main tent here, while not being destroyed by whatever other unit they've left here. And then we've properly wiped them out. Yeah, so it seems the Medicine Man's tippy, you can destroy that, but you may as well just wipe them out completely, because you probably have to get rid of their army for that anyway. And they just stay aggressive. Whatever. Just take this out if possible. And let's make sure they don't repair it. Okay, I'm constantly getting distracted here by these guys. It's just not particularly helpful. This is only half down. Oh, I didn't change the gathering spot for these guys here. That's good to know. Let's queue up more while we can, and then we're going to send all of you over there as well. That explains why I had so few troops there. Okay, so this looks a lot better. So just come over here. You quickly destroy their workers here. Come on, there we go, thank you. And this should go down, especially once I get the reinforcements in. And not the most elegant way of doing this, but it should be sufficient. My reinforcements are obviously going to run into some traps, and yeah, half of them are going to die on the way here, but you know what? That's okay. So I think they're mostly done now. Yeah, once we have wiped out all the production facilities and whatnot, then you can probably just leave them be. You don't need to destroy every last field here, so... Awesome. So, with that said and done, let's destroy the training teepee. There we go. Good, good. In that case, I'm going to stop training guys here because we don't really need them. We can move them. I'm going to leave this fort here occupied for the time being. We're going to withdraw everyone from there in the near future. So you come over here. Oh yeah, you built me that bank. I guess you can chop more lumber or so. So what's happening here? Another guy or another trap or whatever. That's fine with me. Let's destroy the TP of the elders here. Because I'm just that petty. Okay, so it seems... yeah, these guys here are done. Yeah, so it seems destroying the Medicine Man's TP is a questionable boon because... if you... okay, who died there? What was that about? Never mind. Because if they don't complete surrender afterwards, they still attack you. It's still annoying that you have to fend them off. So it only gets you some... why are you going... wait a second. Why are you going around here? That is not the way to go. I guess you just ran into more traps on your way, didn't you? Oh well, let's see what the situation here is. So these guys have the warrior spirit, but I have a lot of dynamites. Yep, we sure are going to die now. But not that guy, because once more we have insufficient detection here. Just don't attack that trapper. Actually, you are attacking that trapper. Okay. Let's wait a moment here then. Because these Tomahawk Throwers don't have range that is that great, and we really need to watch out here. Because I think that's two factions attacking us. That's not so helpful. Yeah, we definitely need to fix this afterwards. But that's okay. So let's just get you out of here. And then detect everyone here and then have them killed. Because this is quite a lot of damage and it's fire, guys, so it's accumulating quickly. It's a little bit of micromanagement, but it's really not that big of a deal. So, everybody allegedly arrived here. That's good. You can just do some of that in the meantime. And we're here. We lost enough troops to have some more dynamite fling us here. So this looks fairly safe. So I guess, is there anything in the mountains here? That's the question. Can you even get up here? You can. Is there anything of interest there? That's the question. Well, we'll check it out at one point. For now, you just come over here, you come over there. And yeah, getting somewhere here. You get up here. So now we have to face the green, yellow and red tribes. Those are a little bit more tricky to work with because they actually, you know what, we're going to take a bunch of you and you're going to go on a little more explorative trip here to the north. We'll see whether we can find anything of interest here. If you die, it's not that tragic because I can easily replace you because damn do I have a lot of resources. And yeah, really my pop limit here is what's limiting me right now. And you know what, since my pop limit is the limiting factor now, we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 more of you. And yeah, I need to withdraw my fort units at 1.2. You know what, I think that should be safe now. There we go. You come over here, so you don't just wander off in the wrong direction. So let's see whether there's anything here that isn't just prairie or forest or whatnot. Probably the yellow tribe at one point here. But let's see. So, yeah, that was just one tribe. Oh yeah, so they are here indeed. Okay. Let's just deal some damage here while we're at it. Let's just see how exposed these guys here are. So they didn't seem to have many traps here and whatnot. I mean, I'm probably going to face their whole army soon and then get myself wiped out. But you know what? We may as well see what we can find here. And did they just have a random tent just kind of hang around there? I guess they did. Oh well, that's interesting to say the least. Okay. Yeah, let's just see what kind of damage we can cause here. Is there another TP down there? I think there is. So no more animal processing for you here. Don't know why I hate that building so specifically, but that's how it is. And yeah, so it looks like we have found the correct attack vector for these guys here. That's good to know. So we can probably get a fort up and running here, so and then we can drain their base as well, and then run over those guys. That means you guys are going to have to come over here. So where were... okay, so you fixed me that. Nice, nice. That means... I mean, we could go full bank. Do you want to go full bank? I guess we could do that here. But to be honest, even if you have 20 banks or so, I don't think your income is still particularly impressive, but we could at least try to make something out of that. Do you want... I think I'm going to get more cowboys for now, because we need some cheap troops. And we do have a lot of gold left, but yeah, keep in mind, even 10 guys This troop here are going to cost you more than 1,000 gold. That's quite a lot. That's why going with the meat units is often beneficial. Okay, let's get some more banks here. Just going to get them started so we can go over construction limit. There we go. Of course, they're still going to cost us the entirety of the... Going to build these right next to the outlaw camps, so because that makes sense. So, and... I think it would have been interesting if they had a system like Majesty uses it where they just become progressively more expensive the more you have of one kind. So for a lot of buildings it's not really feasible to build more than 4 or 5 unless you really want it very badly. There we go. We can build a couple more. We don't need like an outrageous amount, but we just want a ridiculous amount, not an outrageous amount. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 and that's, you know what, this should be good for now, so let's not totally overdo it. And you know what, all of you can work on a different bank here, just because, and you guys here will actually be the new team 4 now. Awesome. So still building our cowboys here, so we can go through here. So there don't seem to be any traps right here. Then we can probably build a fort here and then try to lure them down south. And then we're going to repeat what we did with purple, hopefully. In the meantime, so you guys are going to become the new group 3. You guys are... Maybe you're also the new group 3. Just because it's more convenient to put all of you into one team. Yep, conveniently adds up nicely. Trappers, you... Oh, did I even... Oh wait, you know you were in the fort or so. Good enough. Yeah, let's just wait until you are ready. Still building those banks. Takes a little bit longer, but yeah, we'll be fine here. Commander, you just have to stay there and not die. That would be great. You know what? We're actually going to put you... Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Actually going to put you... you can put you in here because we don't really need those other defenses there anymore. We're going to put you in the HQ because if you lose the HQ, we lose anyway. So we may as well overdo it completely and just do that. We're going to leave these here for now just in case yellow decides to creep through here. I think it's unlikely, but it's not impossible. So we're just going to do it. So it doesn't count the banks before you actually build them, even if you pop down all those illegally built banks there. Did someone just get shot? Did I hear something like that? Well, I guess not. Anyway, you can stay here because I don't think we get refunded anything if we tear you down. So we may as well. Oh hey, you're done here, aren't you? Yes, we can build the next one here. So now I have the theoretical maximum of banks, but not the practical one, as you can see. I think they just remove it from... Yeah, they just remove it from your build queue here if you do that. So, yeah, we're going to get a couple more banks here than legally allowed. It's great. This game here is breaking the rules all the time, so I am too. Alright, the army is assembled and we have reached our population maximum again. I also went a little bit overboard with the banks here. We have 7 out of 5 already. And we're going to build some more at one point, but for now we're going to move out. You all join me here, please. And then just going to make sure we could have built even more banks here because now they only cost lumber, they don't cost any gold or anything else. I mean, what else would they cost? Horse or rifles? And let's see whether we actually get some decent income from this once we have that many. So you're going to move north, but not too far north, because we don't want to provoke them, but we want to be close enough that we can just see that our fields here are all being worked on. That's a bank, that's not a farmhouse. So you finish this one here then. You finish that one. And you finish this one here. After that I'll have 14 out of 5 banks. That seems plausible. Really nicely clustered here. So let's get our fort up and running here. So hope that's good enough. You got my workers here. And then we're going to provoke those guys, drain their base, and then just waltz in and destroy everything. As we've done it many times before. Good, good. Everything's fine so far. And we are actually getting a nice amount of gold now. It seems to be like 1 per second on average, probably a little bit more. Yeah, of course, but we're breaking the rules here, but that's okay. This game here is breaking the rules all the time, so I don't feel bad about that. We should probably put you into a separate group, because really you're too valuable to be wasted in our cowboy meat grinder group. Just finish this here. Maybe I should have brought more of these along, because really do I need that many lumber guys? Probably not. But keep in mind, it looks like I have a ridiculous amount of meat here, but even going... If you just send a bunch of groups of cowboys in there, then that's, again, we're going to go through that faster than one might think. So you guys definitely need to go get in there. And then you guys here. The rest of you is going to retreat a little bit because you're too expensive to be wasted. Like that. And we're also going to get a wrench here. At least one wrench. Then you guys here. You're going to bait the natives. You can protect my workers and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, they actually have a tent right there. Let's just attack that and see how they like that. Oh, there was a trap there. I was just wondering what already killed me. Just walking up to their base already killed my troops. There we go. There's just a random fire guy. No worries, don't mind me. I'm just burning some teepees down. There we go. Anybody else wants to show up here? Plus more traps. It's okay. I'm disarming them this way here. Okay, you get me another wrench. And we can already start getting more pump of you out because we're already 3 guys short. Okay, so oh no, that was the wrong group here. Okay, there we go. There, that's what I was waiting for. Especially they're like Tomahawk guys and fire arrow archers and whatnot. They're expensive stuff. Ooh, yeah, look at this. You're on a mortar fire here. Let's fill up the ranks here again. In fact, oh, now group 2 is just completely gone. That's okay. Let's yeah. See, this is why I want to work with the fort here, not just march in there. This is why I use my cowboys here to just provoke them and do this the somewhat elegant way, I guess. There we go. So okay, we're just going to wait here for a little bit. You can retreat because I don't really want you to all get yourself killed right now. And this is actually coming in quite a lot of fire. We're going to fix that because I don't trust this. But yeah, look at this. They have a lot of stuff to they're just throwing out at me. I think my cowboys have to help out here a little bit. But yeah, try to absorb this army here without any sort of defensive countermeasures here. But it's alright. Yeah, this is already to half hit points and I'm already repairing it. Okay. Still, they've got more. There's more where that came from. Look at this. It's like Tomahawk Throwers and knife throwers. They're not even throwing like rubbish units at me. This is some solid stuff they have here. I think all of these have probably maximum upgrades. I can't see it because they're dying too quickly. Okay, hey there, spear guy. At least you have to come into range. That's convenient for me, isn't it? Okay. That guy just got some dynamite flung at himself. That's good. Okay, so we burned through a lot of guys here. Let's build one more range. It's not like we don't have the lumber. And more of that, please. It's okay, everybody. There's enough dynamite for everyone. You're all going to die. So these guys here finished here as well. Everyone finished, in fact. Nice, nice. So you can, I guess, cut more lumber. Not maybe one of you can cut lumber here, just so we have someone who's a little bit close to the base for repair purposes. Looks like we didn't get attacked here in the meantime. Good, good. And yeah, is everybody dead now? Maybe. But we're not entirely sure. So we're just going to... I think we're going to max out our pop again, because we're produced from 3 facilities here. So they might just be... They might just be training more guys. But yeah, they have... Oh no, they didn't get the 3rd damage reduction upgrade, which I'm pretty sure these guys get. Unless I'm completely mistaken. We'll see. We shall see. Let's max out our pop here, then we're going to go in with these guys. Going to have a trapper on standby. Just in case we need stealth detection in there. Yeah, but they're still building really expensive stuff. Or they just still have really expensive stuff, one of the two. So it's all like Tomahawk Throwers, Knife Throwers, Rifle guys. This is not neglectable. But yeah, we have some decent gold income now. I think it's still a lot slower than mining, but at least we can rest assured that we'll have enough for more forts. And for... Are we even... No, we're not even training guys here, so... Maybe we should do that, that would be helpful. And let's just queue up more here, because damn do I have a lot of food. Still more of that, but it seems they're slowing down a little bit. So we're going to hold our horses until we have maxed our stuff here. That's only 11 more guys. I guess we can bring you along as well, but we want to make sure we get rid of all the traps first. So then half the forces will be down. Yeah. I think we're just going to fix this because it really bothers me that it's burning. Yeah, but I think this is just what they produce now. I don't think this is what they actually have. Yeah, one thing I never really used was the saloon spying ability. Mostly because you don't really need it all that desperately. But it also means that like the Americans, the Mexicans, they don't have any spying ability. But it's not that big of a deal. Would be nice to have, but generally you can hold the line with just regular exploration. More of you, please. And you know what, you can already march north and see what you can do there, just to see whether they have any troops assembled somewhere. Yeah. Oh snap, they do. I did not see these guys here at all. To be honest, these yellow troops here on the prairie, they're difficult-ish to see. They're not impossible to see, but it's a little bit more tricky. It's like old RTS games where, like, anyone who took like the green team or the brown team were impossible to see on the radar. I remember that. That's where a lot of games just resorted to. There we go, let's quickly destroy their lumber workers here, even though these guys here won't rebuild buildings anyway. There we go. Let's destroy that. Just because. Yeah, I think I probably have to resort to mostly wiping these guys here out anyway. Okay, let's get the rest of the cowboys. Let's get the rest of the gang together. And I think we're going to take you guys along this time as well. Man, you're just not giving up, are you? You probably have like unlimited resources and stuff, so there's only so much we can do about just waiting until you have no troops. Oh hey, there's some cows. So let's just... I mean, you're probably not going to get past the fort anyway, but I just don't want you to just walk past my stuff. So you're going to... Well, you're certainly dead now. So you're going to take point because we need... Oh hey, there's there. Oh, there we go, there's there. There's a chieftain here, so well, enjoy your low morale. And you destroy the chief's TP here. This goes down a lot faster now that we have these rifle guys here. They're quite a bit more powerful. Yeah, this is not going to hold. They're not going to go through all of us here, and we're already getting reinforcements in as we're looking. But nevertheless, we need to make sure that actually shoot those workers. Hey, what are you doing? Shoot those workers, and then shoot the guy who's shooting you while you're shooting the workers. There we go. Thank you very much. And yeah, it seems that the whole destroy the medicine man's TP thing just isn't really worth it. At least it seems to be at least as convenient to just wipe out everything, because as you could just try to walk past their army, but are you really going to do that? Also, there's this guys behind us for no reason. Hey there. Oh yeah, you need to die right away. That's for sure. Oh, they still have traps, so let's be careful that we don't send our rifle guys into those. There we go, and let's see where the important stuff is, like the training TPs and whatnot. Well, here's one, that's for sure. Okay, so you're just going to ignore me, that's fine. Okay, so time to destroy that. And how many more guys do we have down here now? It's actually a significant amount, so let's get those in here too. This over here, that should be safe-ish. Ooh, there's their TP of the Elder. That can actually house 2 guys. So more than the main TP, but it's also a lot weaker. It has a lot less hit points, so that's not that big of a deal then. By comparison still. But no more warrior spirit for you guys. Okay. Oh, I accidentally moved north with you guys here already. I guess used the wrong control group there, but that's okay. There we go, okay. They have to run out of workers eventually, even though they have a lot of those. Yeah, destroy that. So no more agriculture for you. Man, you're just working on that field like nothing's happening. Okay. Where's the medicine man's tippy? It's probably camouflage school, so it's probably maybe over here. I was about to say over here or in the other direction, but I mean, where else would it be? So, oh damn, there's a trap there. Maybe it's just so you can't go down there. Who knows? And have they rebuilt? No, it doesn't look like they've. Ooh, oh, look at those frames dropping. It doesn't look like they rebuilt their other training TPs anywhere. So let's just see. Maybe it is just that far in the north, or maybe it's up in the mountains there. It's possible as well. So this base here seems to be less dense than Purple's base, which is good. Yeah, but it seems... Okay, yeah. So there's a lot of traps here, so maybe the Medicine Man's tippy is actually up here. Have I destroyed that already? Because there was a Medicine Man here, but I don't recall destroying a tippy. Well, let's just have these guys here march through the traps to disarm them, because that's the best way. They're just conjuring rifle guys out of there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're never going to get up here. Oh, this is actually quite clever pacing. So placing, not pacing. The fires here as well. Oh, nice with the rocks around it. So you will have trouble destroying that, so they can't build fire archers anymore. Interesting, yeah. Well, so it's time to. Okay, so we're not really training many more guys. And oh, hello. Yeah, we're just too strong. That's how it is. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, but yeah, as said before. Oh, oh wait, this is green. Oh great, now these guys are going to attack us here. But thank you for that. Taking immediate revenge. Okay, so I guess we're going to attack green then next. I guess we could probably just move right on from here. Firstly, let's refill our troops here. There we go. Well, I say that, and I barely managed to scrape one together. Okay, and you can just hang around here and destroy stuff in the meantime. And then we're going to do that again. So let's... we don't really need those 4 additional guys. That just doesn't seem like it's worth the effort. Instead, you're going to become the new group 2. You're just going to stay here for a bit. I'm going to get you in there later. There we go, here we go, here we go, and there we go. And I have, wait a second. Looks like, oh yeah, slightly too many of these here. That's okay. You can become the new group 5 or whatever. Also, any more idle workers? Nope, not right now. And yeah, these banks are actually producing a decent amount of money now that we are breaking the rules here by having 14 of them instead of 5, which triple the amount you're supposed to have. So there's that, I guess. Awesome. So we're going to move over here with you guys because... Oh yeah, because there's traps, so it's going to disarm them this way here. I think they can only kill like 3 guys and then they're gone. So let's just force that so we can rest assured that the way is clear for our actual expensive troops. Awesome. So let's get through here. Yep, there's more traps there, that's okay. Oh, that's green. Green, why do you have so many guys here, Green? Why is it so many right now, right here? Did you come through the... No, you didn't come through the mountains, because there's actually no way of doing that, but okay. There we go. So that also solves our group problem, because now we have... Now so many guys are dead that we don't really need another group here. So... Okay, there's more of you here, okay. You know what we're going to do? It's going to take one of you. We're going to go on a little expedition here. Let's take some with full hit points, so you... And you know what, we've lost enough guys here that... Oh, wait a second. There are 2 training teepees there. Oh, damn. We should actually take those out just in case they have resources left. I completely overlooked those. So you're just going to ride over here. Let's see how fast you die. Definitely going to take those out. Oh, should not have run in there, but okay. Yeah, we're going to take these... Oh, yeah. Why was I not thinking of that? Never mind. It's okay. There will always be some losses. We have enough gold to replace these guys here. And we mostly want them for the fort anyway, so it's going to be fine. I really should have destroyed those earlier. That explains where all the rifle guys came from. So we have found green space, so let's just walk through here. Hey, it looks like we didn't walk into even more traps. You just rejoin these guys. And, oh, we have found greens and red space. Okay, so it seems... Oh, so some green is here. Okay, oh snap. They didn't like that, did they? Okay, we're just going to retreat here. And let's see whether we can make this work. So you are... We're just going to... Yeah, we're going to retreat all the way south here. Of course, we probably have to build another fort there, but we can maybe at least absorb this first wave here. I didn't think they would come all the way after this guy here, but evidently that's the case. So there's that. So you guys please get in here. And you get in here as well. And you. That should do something. Yep, I didn't. Why do you always just have to send your entire army after me? I was just exploring a little bit. Okay. Well, I really need some more cowboys here because we have some rather gaping holes in our ranks now. I shouldn't have stopped producing these at any point. Anyway, I think that's it for now, so you can probably pop another 4 down here. And then smoke out green, hopefully. Especially after already killing a bunch of guys here. But yeah, we definitely need more reinforcements before we do that. Okay, so yeah, there's still so many... This looks like a full base from here. This doesn't even look like there's anything else going on there. On the plus side, Red apparently has stopped attacking us. We are going to get some more guns, just in case we need more riflemen in the future. Yeah, and we finally have some decent gold income. I think I should have gone to like 20 bank, then I would have had some really decent income. Question is, do we want more rifle guys? We could get a couple more of leave. Maybe get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. Yeah, let's get a couple more of those. I'm probably not going to produce those before I get all the cowboys, but I can at least get some of those out before more horrible things happen. I think I'm going to pop down another fort here. That should be far enough away, hopefully. But this one is, I think that might be a bit too far away. And then we're going to go through green space, and then we're going to go after red. It's pretty much the same 4 times. And yeah, these guys are just not aggressive enough, and that really annoys me because it makes defending less of a challenge. I had no time, no trouble defending myself here at all. And it also means that we have just so many troops to deal with. It means you saw Yellow's wave of units just pouring out of their base after some provocation. So it's just not the best design there. Yeah. Unfortunately, if you depending on what difficulty you play on, the game also performs a lot worse. There's one difficulty, very easy, where the eye is almost frozen. They do almost nothing. They're about as active as the space here, so you can really just take your time and then wipe them out. But even then, a lot of maps just perform terribly. So even that's not a guarantee that you're going to have good performance, because I don't know what it is. Because this map here is huge and has it actually has 6 factions, so that's quite a lot, and 4 of them, plus mine actually, are maxed out, so it's not like we don't have... Okay, so we're getting somewhere here. And you already have a full cowboy army here. I think I should probably send you guys... I should actually send you guys after us here, because that was quite a lot of guys already. I think we can combine these troops here, just for some extra firepower. And then you are going to become troop 3, and you're going to become troop 4. Okay, so let's march through here and try not to march into every trap that they've laid out here. So there's one left here, we can see that, but I don't think these are just... I think these are just fields. Yellow's base actually looks emptier than purple. I think it is emptier. I think we've destroyed more stuff here. Really? You ran into another one of those traps there? That's okay. 2 workers is fine, I think. Not actually too sure about that, because... You know what? I want to raise these forts a little bit faster, so I think I might just add a couple of guys. Not that many. We still need a lot of lumber for our fields, but I think I'm going to add 2 more guys. So let's see whether you can get over here without getting yourself killed. If not, then I guess that's too bad for you. So you join us here. And we're going to march over here and see whether we can make this work without getting everyone killed. Oh, so that, you know what? We might actually, we may as well disarm that. Just for safety reasons. While we're here, we may as well do that. So build the fort here. So you guys say, hey, you're still alive. So you're just going to come all the way up here to this position and you join us here. Oh snap. So might have jinxed it, but at least we're close enough to provoke them then, so that's not too bad. Okay, let's be careful then. You can actually join this troop here. Oh, then we have one exact troop here, and you're my fortress troop. Oh, at least they have to face some more powerful units here. We're not even halfway there. That's not so great, but okay. Yeah, one of you died, obviously. So we can make this work. Just are they attacking the workers? I think they are attacking the workers. Okay, so let's make that not happen. Yeah, this is a problem. So we have to... Yeah, this is definitely a problem. I think we built a little bit too close to the sun here. Yeah, we might have to absorb all of their guys here just like that, and without the actual help of the fort. This is ugly. Especially because we haven't built our production facilities yet. And we only have one guy getting this done right now. So you just retreat here. Okay, halfway there. That's still not really all that good. At least we've killed some of their guys earlier already, so that's something. Cowboys, you get in here and need some cannon fodder. To block this, okay. 2/3 there, sort of. Ooh, this is just... That's what I wanted the fort for. I didn't want to do this the hard way, you know. But okay. So almost there. You guys get ready. I guess I could have used you in that fight as well, but whatever. Guess we didn't. Just finish this, please. Okay, we definitely lost an entire troop here, I think. In fact, we might have absorbed most of their guys already. So you get in here. Let's assess the damage. On the plus side, we can now use this as a buffer. Yeah, we definitely lost way too much stuff here. So let's get our wrenches here. But that's a sawmill. Let's get a wrench here. So you're going to become the new group 1. I can't believe there's actually guys left from that troop. You have a way better rate of survivors here, but that's okay. So let's see whether there's anyone left. There's probably traps here in addition to that one building, but there's too much on the radar. Let's just attack this and see who comes after us. But we might have emptied their base now already. But to be honest, it still worked out. I think it did help that we had the soldiers here. Speaking of which, yeah, we did get a couple more here. So you can come over here and... Oh yeah, I forgot that we had more cowboys queued up here. Good, good. That actually means that we can reinforce this position here a lot easier. We're still going to... So we still have 2 of you left, so it's not too bad. So we kind of ended up where we started, but at the same time if we hadn't sent 2 more guys, then we might have no workers left. So let's build... you know what, I think I'm actually going to go with a training camp instead. Takes a little bit longer, but yeah. Okay, so they're still sending some guys, but these might just be the guys they have trained since, or maybe not. It's a little bit too much for that, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so this, I think it was still worth it. Oh, yeah, you came too close to the sun. Okay, let's just have the fort do the heavy lifting here. They're pioneers, you do your job. It's nice to see that I have the annoying units on my side right now. There we go, almost a full cowboy troop. Nice, nice. So we're going to get more of you. Yeah, we did not empty their base here. They still had more stuff left. There's no way they just trained all of these guys. And they're not using stealth right now, so that's good as well. Yeah, the good thing about the pioneers is that they are speedier than cannons. Also a bit more fragile, but yeah, look at this. They're just not giving up. Okay, so we're going to get more infantrymen trained here. There we go. So let's repair this fort here. I think now we might have a chance of just walking in and killing everything. Oh, I mean there's still some guys left, but they will always train some, so... And of course you're attacking my workers here, why wouldn't you? Yeah, let's fix this, because this... I think this would have been destroyed if we had never repaired it already, so there's that, I guess. And more cowboys. So, yes sir. I think these 2 troops here should be sufficient to take them out, provided we don't run into too many traps. Okay, almost there. There we go, that's sufficient. Then you can retreat here. And... yeah, I think these are really just the guys they newly trained. So we're going to wait until our pop maximum has been reached, and then actually we have you guys here. Good, good. So that's going to help as well. Yeah, and then we should have enough firepower to just march in here. So yeah, being careful helps. You can, I guess you can rush in if you know exactly where the right tents are, but as said before, they don't really give up afterwards. So you just end up with the faction you've nominally defeated and where you satisfy the victory condition trigger, but you don't actually have them off your back, so they're still going to come after you. And I don't really want that. Especially not if I want to use the fortress creep here. And actually make sure that my back is free. There we go. So this should be enough now. And let's make sure... yeah, so I think everything they sent now seems to be stuff they just rebuilt. We just dynamite our own guys there. Does that actually do... they actually rebuilt that. Does that actually do collateral damage? Not even sure about that. So we're going to destroy this again because I'm just that petty, and then you're going to absorb this trap here. There we go. Thank you very much for that. That should clear the passage for our expansive units. Okay, still have a bunch of guys left here, but it seems what they have left now is what they rebuilt. Then let's make sure their workers here die, so they can't rebuild stuff either. Okay, let's just destroy you, and then their training TPs here, but you need to die as well. There we go. You destroy this one here. You destroy that guy. Rifle guy, where are you going? So that's the chief's TP. We're going to go after that next, but firstly you die. Thank you. I like how they're still going to the ruins. Oh hey there, chieftain. How are you doing today? Not so hot, I've heard. You know what, medicine man? I don't like your face. There we go. Just quickly turn your rifles and kill that guy. And just destroy this. Yeah, these guys here are done now. So it's really worth draining the entire base before we do anything else. We're going to ignore that repair person there because it's not really worth waiting for that. Let's just get this tent here out of the way. And yeah, this worked out pretty well. We haven't even withdrawn our fortress troops there. There we go. Don't really need to destroy these tents here, just feel like doing so. Okay, there's some more warriors. Let's destroy those. So you never know. Okay, so random Tomahawk Thrower. As said, yeah, this guy is just too similar to the knife thrower and it slightly bothers me. Not that it's that big of a deal, mind you. Okay, so you can follow these guys here. There's still probably one training camp left, training TP left somewhere, so let's also destroy you here. And or they just have random guys in their base, I guess that's possible too. Let's see. I'm just going to march on here. We destroy that. Oh, there's too many traps here. That means you guys destroy this instead. And no more lightning dance here. And you destroy the medicine man ship. Again, in the back of their base, fairly well protected, so probably not something you're actually going to destroy before you destroy anything else anyway. There we go. It's not really different from destroying the main TP in a lot of missions. Destroy the totem pole here. Shoot the totem pole. And looks like these guys have... Do we need to destroy the TP of the ancestors as well? Because they mentioned both of them. Maybe you have to destroy both of them. Doesn't matter. Can do that with ease. There we go. So red space is already here, so let's be a bit careful here. Did these guys not give up? I didn't recall getting a message there. We can wipe them off the map completely. If you really want to. Do I actually have any trappers left here? It doesn't look like it. I think I lost all of those. It's okay, I can retrain a couple of those if I really want to. Okay, I guess we're going to destroy you completely then if you don't want to surrender under those conditions. And they rebuilt this again. Can't believe it. But it's okay. It's not exactly hard to destroy. Here we go. And there we go. Okay, so we're getting somewhere here. So we're going to burn through everything they have, which isn't really a whole lot anymore. We have one worker left. I don't think you need to destroy all of those on top of that. It's never the units. In some scenarios you only have to destroy their production facilities plus their main building, but it's generally not worker units. That's an Age of Empires 2 thing, where if you destroy all town centers and all workers, the faction will often surrender. Depending on the scenario. Okay, there's something green left here, which could just be another trap. But let's see. Yeah, it's another trap. Okay, so these guys didn't even touch their gold, okay. It seems there's only traps left. This looks like a trap as well. I'm going to check it out nevertheless. So please do me a favor and actually have the correct surrender trigger here. Activate after this because I don't want to... Oh, hello. Oh, I think we have to destroy those as well, didn't we? The actual medicine man. Or maybe not. Oh, they have a second one here. Okay, well that's interesting. Didn't see that one coming. Okay, take a step back here. You're too expensive for that. Instead... Okay, I did not see that coming. Maybe they did rebuild it, but that's... I mean, even if they did, the trigger should have activated before the... Like the trigger of destroying the first first TP should have activated earlier, but whatever. Okay. This should do it unless they have a third one. There we go. Okay. Well. Yep, you don't have any favor anymore, I can tell you that. So, We're going to get... actually going to get a bunch more of you. And we're going to get you out of here, of course. Get up here. And some workers here. I might actually just take a couple more workers over here because I really want to make sure that fort is constructed quickly. And I have so much lumber left, we don't need to worry about that, do we? We probably don't. The army has been assembled. So there's some more traps here. I guess we could probably actually take those out for once, but let's see about that. Once my trapper gets in there. And then we're going to have to deal with rats. Going to do that. We're not going to provoke them too early this time, I think. Not making any promises. We have a lot of workers here. They just magically have some lumber here floating in front of them. There we go. So let's try to get rid. Oh snap! Rats already here. That's just fantastic. Oh no! You're not going to do that. You go maybe on whole ground mode. So trapper, you can at least disarm a couple of these traps here. But I bet as soon as we go over here, they're going to... Means is red space right here? It seems like it, doesn't it? Okay, let's just retreat a little bit here before we totally provoke them. I guess you're not going to turn back, are you? Fantastic. That's exactly what we didn't want, but every time. So let's get... Yes, we're just going to get another fort up and running here. You retreat a little bit. At least this should go up a little bit faster. Because we have a lot more... We have a lot more workers on the job. Yeah, this is a lot faster now. Trapper. You maybe disarm this. Just disarm this and then... Almost done here. Hey, so you get in here. There we go. Okay, yeah, eat that rat. So... Let's just have the... Yeah, there we go. There's just in time for the entire army to get absorbed by this, hopefully. Possibly. We'll see. In any case, in the meantime, let's just build another training camp here. Done with cowboys, we're going to go with gold units for the rest of this, I think. What we also want is another trapper's cabin. Once this is ready, of course. Yep. Right choice, I think. We're just going to see how much we can absorb with just the fort here. Again, I know this is kind of getting old because I'm just doing the same thing 4 times in a row, but it just works so well. It's like the cowboy spam. You just can't beat it. So you disarm this trap here. Of course, green's traps end and now red's trap starts, so that's not really all that helpful, is it? How much gold do you cost? You cost a considerable amount of gold. I mean, you can always trade like food for gold. I should probably just do that. Let's do that. Where's my general store? I could build several of those as well. Sell food, yes please. You could build another general store as well. So can we dare to get closer in here? Well, no we cannot. So let's just retreat and kill those guys too. So yes sir, there we go. And let's get a bunch more of you. Not cavalry, man. Oh, we're out of guns. Well, that's not helpful. That's okay, we can buy more, but that also costs us 300. And see, there we go. So we almost burned through all of our gold here. It's okay, we can build more general stores. Sell more food, because damn do we have a lot of that. In the meantime, let's just have Red burn through more of their stuff. And here we go. We still have lumber left, plenty, as it seems, so don't have to worry about that. Boom. Oh, hello, didn't see you there, wherever you came from. And let's just sell more food. We're only going to sell food now. I'm not quite sure if you sell more units of food at the same time, whether that changes anything about the price in the way it works. Also, we haven't lost that many guys here. Nice, nice. Yeah, you try to step that. Go for it. Guess we may as well fill the ranks here with useful units. Let's see whether you can do a little more trap disarming here. But there's just so many guys coming after us here. So I think we have to get some support in here. Okay, careful here. So you guys are going to on hold ground stance here. That should at least... Actually, you know what? No, you're just going to retreat because again there's another wave of guys just coming after us. I just want to disarm some traps, okay? Is that too much to ask for? It probably is. So that's... You could just send a trapper in there and then essentially sacrifice one trapper per disarmed trap here, or just retreat. Ah, you're dead, probably. Or maybe you're not dead. The alternative is we just send more cowboys in there and disarm the traps that way. Let's maybe do that. Start building ranches here already for the inevitable casualties we have to face here. Do they just have that many training TP? Because they seem to throw a lot of guys at me here. Because have they burned through their main army already? Well, we'll see. So we're just going to go through here and we're going to sacrifice all these cowboys here. There we go, through here. Well, it's just 3 guys per trap, and then the pitfall here is just full, and they can't get any more guys in there. So let's see. Actually, I have to sacrifice less guys here than I thought. I think there's still one left here, but that's not that big of a deal. Hello, like native out of nowhere. Okay. So we have more rifles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you then, and there we go, and let's get more of you as well. Then we should be able to get in there and do some stuff. Can't believe that guy survived. Evidently he did. So this could be the end of their, at least the forces they just... Maybe they just have that many training facilities. This is the strongest faction. After all, this is Chief Joseph's faction. And they actually were building those traps. I can't believe it. Let's just shoot that and let's get on with it. Oh, yeah, there's just more of you guys here. Okay. Whatever. Hey, camouflage school, how about we just destroy that? And then we're going to destroy all of you guys here, because damn, there are a lot of you. I think they're just producing these guys really that quickly. Which is really scary, because just look at this here. Then let's destroy this here, so we don't need the warrior spirit on top of what they already have. There we go. And time to check out some of their training TPs here. So maybe we can reduce the speed at which they crank out stuff here a little bit. You take a little bit of a step back. There we go. There's another TP here. Oh, there's, I guess, is that Chief Joseph? It's just a generic chieftain. Well, we'll never know because he's dead now. Okay, there we go. Okay, no more fire guys, and then let's destroy their main TP. I still want that, even if I could probably go for the medicine man's TP. What are you doing? Just destroy their main TP here, please. And oh, we already have a nice support force here. I'm not going to evacuate this fort here yet because it's just too risky. I don't want to end up with my production facilities there being overrun and my workers dying and whatnot. It's just too risky. There we go. So the medicine man's TP is probably there because there's even more traps. There we go. Knife thrower, goodbye. You guys just get in here and just shoot some people. Okay, I think they were just producing guys that quickly. Okay, or maybe it's up here again. We shall see. Seems we have neutered them for the most part. Okay, so there's a medicine man, so you need to die. There we go, goodbye. This was definitely a lumber area, but this one is gone now. Is there... Okay, this is just some random traps. I guess just to protect their main TP. That's okay. This is probably up there. So I think I do have a trapper left in Alpha team here. So let's see what you can do about potential traps up here. See? I knew it. Okay, so no. Hold ground. And you are going to disarm these traps here, just in case something horrible happens. There we go, then the next one needs to go. Here we go. Yeah, and you can't reach these from any other angles as it seems, so it's not like you can just like sneak in here and then stealthily destroy all their medicine man TPs here. I think you have to destroy most of what they have. And there we go. Oops, wait, why did I move you guys? Okay, Joseph, is that enough? Or do you have more TPs left somewhere else? We'll see about that. Let's just start destroying more stuff. They might have an actual medicine man somewhere left. Because I think it's possible that we need to destroy those as well. So you will disarm more traps here. Everybody else just shoot things. Ooh, they actually rebuilt that? Well, look at that. Okay, and you can disarm this one here too. Interesting that they rebuilt that specifically. I mean, I did destroy that fairly early, so that's probably why. Oh, they have workers left here. So I think we're going to wipe you out. Maybe you've already built a second Medicine Man's TP or so. Okay. Oh, you're actually rebuilding that trap there. I can't believe it. That is just not okay. I like how he just... Oh, we just disappeared in the fog there, even though our own units were there. But that's... Oh, don't run into that. I don't think that causes any harm as long as it's actually not finished, but you never know. Let's just be careful here. So, there we go. Oh, so now we have to shoot those, because... So now we can't disarm them, but that's okay. We can probably just leave them there, but we're going to leave you here as well. Okay, so no surrender from Joseph here. Guess we're going to destroy all of his stuff then. Maybe that's necessary. Oh, I guess there wasn't a trap left, whatever. Maybe that's necessary for him here specifically. So let's see what we have down here. They could just have a second Medicine Man TP left, however. That's always possible. Yep, that's always possible. I say after, just as I discovered, hey, and... I know there's a ton of traps here, I just don't care. They should do it. It's just more traps here. Just walk through here. There we go. Yeah, now you surrender. Now that you're all dead, you surrender. But okay, I'll take it. Okay. What is this? I don't trust this at all. Okay, firstly we're going to get all of you down here. Just in case. And yeah, my commander's in my HQ. Don't trust this, but we'll see what comes out of this. Let's hope we don't just get assassinated. Even if we do, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? Okay, Mounted Chief, wait a second. Okay, great, that guy just left. Okay, that's interesting to say at least that guy just left, but I'll take it. We won this battle, we won it indeed, and it was the final one. Yeah, this was definitely the longest scenario, more than 2 hours, or just over 2 hours. It's not actually that difficult because defending is pretty easy. You've got a lot of tech available. In fact, this game doesn't really restrict you tech-wise. In the expansion pack, I think you always have everything available, except for the Native American trading posts. You never get access to those in any of the campaigns. But yeah, just make sure that you have your resources flowing, get all the gold, and I really recommend to do a fort creep, because every one of these tribes has ridiculous armies in their base. You just need to overcome before you can just march in there and destroy everything. And I think theoretically you can just rush for the Medicine Man's TP, but I just don't see that out. Don't really see that working out all that well. Anyway, that was America Beyond the Line. America No Peace Beyond the Line. The expansion pack. That's it for this game here. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you then. Take care, goodbye.